Hello everyone, Fresh Mika here with a new video after a long hiatus. Now the first video that I decided to do after coming back is on the Splat. Which you guys don't know, the Splat is an additional version to the 90s or All That or an expansion. It includes even more shows than it did to begin with, which makes me very happy for this. Even though I was actually more hoping, like a lot of people, that it was going to be a channel, but I guess it's just one thing at a time. Because if anyone remembers, pretty much the Splat is what Nicktoons used to be about a decade or so ago, which was pretty much predominantly 90s and early 2000s cartoons. While the game shows such as Guts and Legends of the Hidden Temple used to be on Nick Gas, which I also wish would honestly come back because they're pretty much trying to turn Nicktoons Network into Nick Gas, as you can see with the sports and all of this here, which would have been on Nick Games and Sports several years ago. Now back to the Splat, because I went off into a tangent there. But the Splat is a good direction for Nickelodeon because people have been demanding to see these 90s shows for the longest time. Because there was no reason why Nicktoons ended up having to be the graveyard to the unwanted late 2000s, early 10s type of program that they refused to play. Even then, there's no reason for Nicktoons to have like Nicky Ricky Dicky or Don or Henry Danger or the fundamentals. None of that needs to be on Nicktoons anyway. But that's a whole nother video. The Splat makes me very happy, as I stated earlier, because I get to see some childhood favorites, such as Ren and Stimpy, which definitely is by far one of my favorite cartoons of all time. Also seeing Guts and Legends of the Hidden Temple, which were two reasons that I used to watch Nick Games and Sports or Nick Gas almost every day when I was a younger child. This is definitely what Nick should be doing. Now Nickelodeon, I'm gonna be honest with you, Nicktoons to me needs to be revamped as well. Because I get it, with Teen Nick and then the Splat, it's kind of like the way the Noggin and the End used to be, where you'd have Noggin for like maybe the first 12 hours, and then the End for the next 12 hours. I kind of get what you're doing there, but Nicktoons definitely needs to get revamped as well. Because even then, Nicktoons is just kind of bad. It's like you have all of these modern Nick sitcoms on here, and then you have the few cartoons that you even have, and it's just not doing the network any good. So hopefully, with the success of the Splat, because I know that the Splat would be successful, that Nickelodeon would get some ideas to revamp or their other channels to at least make them somewhat better. And I do hope that eventually the Splat will become its own channel. Because I don't have a problem with Teen Nick, but everybody knows that the End was way more successful. Because the End had more programming, not just like Nick sitcoms. It used to have the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which in all these shows you can see on Nick at Night. But Teen Nick is just boring now because all they did was incorporate 5 shows that they used to play over and over again, which you guys know were Zoe 101 and iCarly, Victorious, Big Time Rush. Pretty much Dan Schneider shows predominantly, with maybe a couple of the other ones randomly thrown in. So hopefully, Nick, you can also add more to Team Nick's lineup too, and not just your sitcoms, because you throwing in Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Don and the Fundamentals and them on Team Nick does not make it any better. So take heed, Nickelodeon. Hopefully, the Splat can inspire you to change over networks, because this is what they need. Alright, everyone, that's pretty much all for this video. It was a short, quick Fox video on the Splat, which is a great programming block that I recommend if you can. Although most of you will probably have to watch it on the weekends. But just watch it, and it shows you what Nickelodeon used to be, how great their cartoons used to be, how great their series used to be before they sold out, more or less. Alright, everyone, that's all for now. More videos are on their way. Fresh Mika is out.